NASA was watching this volcano from space, and most people never heard about it. This is Mayon Volcano in the Philippines, one of the most active volcanoes in the country, and one of the most dangerous. It looks almost perfect from a distance, a near symmetrical cone, rising above towns, farms, roads, and villages. But in 2026, that beautiful cone has been anything but quiet. NASA says Mayon's latest eruptive episode began in January 2026, after 5 volcanoes reported increased rockfalls near the summit, inflation of the upper slopes, and then lava moving from the crater. By February, NASA's Landsat 8 satellite captured Mayon from above, showing volcanic activity and infrared heat signatures from lava on the volcano's upper slopes. That is what makes this story so eerie. People on the ground were watching ash, rockfalls, and danger zones, but from space, satellites were watching the volcano's heat, its gas, its lava, its scars down the slope, a volcano glowing in wavelengths human eyes cannot see. And then May got worse. On May 2nd, officials said huge lava deposits on Mayon's southwestern slope collapsed. That collapse sent a pyroclastic flow downhill, a fast-moving avalanche of hot rocks, ash, and gas. It did not need to be a giant explosive eruption to become dangerous. The collapse alone was enough to send massive ash clouds across nearby communities. Nearly 200,000 people were affected across 124 villages. More than 5,400 people fled to emergency shelters. Road visibility dropped. Ash-covered farms, vegetable crops were damaged. Livestock died, and officials said no deaths or injuries were reported, which is the one piece of good news in a very dangerous event. But Mayon stayed under close watch. The alert level remained at 3, meaning magmatic unrest was still serious. Authorities continued warning people to stay out of the danger zone around the volcano. Because Mayon's biggest danger is not just lava, it is what lava can become when it collapses. Pyroclastic flows, ash clouds, rock falls, hot debris moving faster than people can outrun. That is why a volcano can look calm one moment, then turn deadly without much warning. And then came the strange part. On May 25th, a bright meteor streaked through the sky, right over Mayon Volcano, and 5 volks caught it on camera. The Philippine Space Agency said meteors enter Earth's atmosphere daily, and most burn up completely between about 60 and 100 kilometers above sea level. But this one was visually striking, because it appeared with Mayon Volcano in the foreground of the video capture. Think about that image, an active volcano below, still being monitored after ash and pyroclastic flow impacts, and then a fireball from space flashes above it. Not connected, not a volcanic warning sign, not an omen, but visually, it looked unreal. A volcano active on Earth, and a meteor burning through the atmosphere above it. That is the kind of strange nature moment people scroll past, unless they understand what they are seeing. Mayon is not just a pretty volcano, it is a living hazard. NASA has watched it from space. 5 volks has monitored it from the ground. Relief agencies have tracked the impacts, and communities around it have already felt the ash. The story is not that Mayon is having a world-ending eruption. The story is that this volcano has been active for months, with lava, rockfalls, pyroclastic flows, ashfall, evacuations, satellite monitoring, and now one of the strangest sky moments caught on camera above it. A meteor over an active volcano, a mountain glowing from space, villages watching ash drift through the air, and scientists watching every signal, because with Mayon, the danger is not always one giant blast. Sometimes, it is the slope quietly loading up with hot material until gravity takes over. For volcano updates, strange Earth stories, severe weather alerts, and real-time disaster tracking, follow StormScapes. Because sometimes the strangest story is not just what the volcano does, it is what the sky does above it.